Hi, I'm Doug Turner and welcome to this episode of Building Paradise at Ferguson's Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery. This place is absolutely spectacular, and today I have as my guest Judy Kelley.
Hi, Doug.
Judy, thanks for being here today and sharing Ferguson with us. And today, I think I want to tell our viewers and get some information about who is Ferguson, a little bit about the company culture, location, how long they've been around, and in general, what do you do?
Okay, well, hi everyone. Doug, we are the largest distributor of plumbing, whether it's residential or commercial fixtures in the United States. We have over 1,400 locations and we have over 27,000 employees nationwide. It's just wonderful to be able to come in and help people with their selections and really get to know them. And we get kind of personal here talking about their lifestyle and what really meets their needs. We are a brick and mortar store here. You can touch and feel the product and have somebody that's specialized in knowing what you need and what the builder's going to need and when he's going to need it.
I enjoy, when I'm doing a new home that we're going to build for sale, because we always have to do 2 or 3 of those a year, and we get to really have some fun with those things. And I've always enjoyed that part with the appliances and the lighting and the plumbing fixtures and also seeing what is the new design trends, because we have to be sharp. And as we're building, this house is going to be deliverable probably a year, and we have to meet that design trends. And that kind of leads me to the next question: what are the design trends in the foreseeable future? And I want to speak to design trends. I'm talking about right here on 30A.
There's a couple of things I usually ask a client when they come in. Is this house going to be on the rental market? Is this house going to be your second home? Or is this going to be your primary residence? Because those will differ as to what we talk about. So one of the things we see here at the beach is, compared to their homes, their primary residence, if this is a second home, they're going to want something a little different. They're going to want something usually a little bit lighter. Coastal would be the term that I would use to describe.
Like coastal farmhouse. We hear a lot of that term.
Coastal modern, coastal farmhouse. So those are some of the trends. We see, a farmhouse sink. Like 30% of our customers want a farmhouse sink.
I'm seeing, as I look around this store, I'm seeing new finishes.
Correct.
Tell us about what's trending with the finishes, and talk about pricing as far as what's kind of baseline, and if we want to upgrade to different name brands and finishes, about how much more do we expect to spend to upgrade?
Okay. Seam brushed nickel was kind of the safe choice. It was an upgraded choice. Chrome in the industry was like, that's the only color it came in. So yes, I'll have that in chrome, thank you. And so then several decades ago, people came out with the brushed nickel. It became the new industry standard, basically. Brushed nickel was very popular and safe, and we saw a lot of matching everything to that brushed nickel color, whether that be their door hinges, their cabinet hardware, their lighting, everything. They wanted it monotone and they wanted it all to match. So now we see this brand new emergence of color in our industry, which is wonderful. We see mixing of metals, whether that be the new matte gold finishes, rose gold finishes. Polished nickel has become really an industry standard now, I would say. So we've seen the reduction in brushed nickel, but an increase in polished nickel. Basically, there's polished chrome, 2 different colors of polish. So polished chrome, which is the chrome everybody knows and loves, but is now available in lots of varied styles, so that people can find something that they love. Chrome is kind of timeless, so you can walk into a bathroom and it could have been there 100 years ago, or it could be there now. So we have seen a reemergence of that. Then polished nickel is shiny like chrome, but has a warmer undertone to it. So you'll find if you walk through someone's home and you saw the polished nickel, you might think it was chrome.
So Judy, tell us about the name brands that you're offering here at Ferguson, to kind of give us an idea of, if I'm shopping in here, what name brands I need to be looking for what I want to do with a particular home based on my budget.
Delta, and then potentially Moen, or some American Standard and Kohler are also at that mid price point, which you can see showcased here in our showroom. Kohler, American Standard have less expensive options, and then you can go kind of all the way up into their upper echelon. Whereas some of the manufacturers like Delta have a more architectural line called Brizo. If they can't find something that they love or the color that they wanted it in, we could step up to that other line. We have several different brands that we would consider luxury brands. We do show Watermark on the floor. We show Roll, House of Roll, Newport Brass, which has like a customization to it. So if you see that fixture and you love it, but you want it in a different color, they will custom make it in 6 to 8 weeks for you in any color that
So
they
with
offer.
something like that, I'm assuming the price is exponentially more.
2 to 3 times more
2 to 3
sometimes
times more.
than
Okay.
than a standard basic chrome lavatory faucet.
A lot of times I have clients that, will come in and hear the cost of the plumbing fixtures and tell me, I think I can save a lot of money by buying my fixtures online.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the good parts of that and what problems that may come about if that's the way somebody goes.
Well, first of all, I would just like to say that I do feel like we as associates bring value to your project. We help you with selections. We're going to make sure that you don't miss anything because maybe you thought you had everything covered and then it comes time to install it and you don't have everything that you need, and then the builder is calling us to help with that situation, which of course we will, but then you're out time, money, slowing down the projects and different things.
When I'm counseling clients, that's why I bring them here, because we talk about the initial price and the ultimate cost in everything. Back to the planning stages. When you're with the clients, tell me about the opportune time for them to come in and make their initial visit to start thinking about plumbing fixtures, and when do you recommend the order is made?
A wonderful thing about Ferguson is we do have 1,400 locations. So if you have a Ferguson at your home or you want to come here, that would be wonderful. If you just kind of want to do like what you do, is walk in, kind of just walk around and take a look at everything.
Yeah.
And then we would prefer, so that I can give you my undivided attention, for you to come back and make an appointment to sit down with me to go through things. I would say certainly permitting process would not be too early, probably, because the next step really is for you to start pouring the foundation, right?
Correct.
One of the things you may need to know during foundation is a bathtub on the first floor. You may need to know where that drain is going to be, whether that tub is going to have a drain in the center or whether it's going to have a drain on the end.
Thereafter, we're going to be framing.
Correct.
And then you're going to need to know about shower valves and tub valves and things like that are going to be matching the ultimate fixture. So a house that I'm building, they typically take at least a calendar year to build after we get the permit. So you're saying a year before that you move in the house, you're going to be here selecting plumbing fixtures.
You are. Number one rule in plumbing: whatever is in the wall. Sometimes I use the term guts because people understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Like when whatever's in the wall, the handle on the outside of it has to be the same brand. So if you have a Signature Hardware valve in the wall, you have to have a Signature Hardware handle. So if you already know in the back of your mind that all of that's going to be chrome and it's not going to matter, everyone's chrome matches everybody else's chrome, so that's not an issue. But everybody's gold, everybody's brushed nickel, they don't match. So you want to make sure we get into that planning part a year ahead of time.
Okay. Talk to me about the warranty program with Ferguson, typically what the warranty period is, like say for Delta, and how a client would have to submit for a warranty claim should one occur.
Okay, so that's a great question. Most of our major manufacturers have a limited lifetime warranty on the finish of a fixture and on the way the fixture functions. So if it is a true factory defect, which could occur 6 months after the fixture is installed, then that's going to be covered. That's another reason to use Ferguson. We have wonderful reps with our Delta and other manufacturers. They know us. They know that we've got an issue with something, and they help us resolve it very quickly to get the person either a part or sometimes in a brand new fixture.
What do you see as the #1 trend going forward as far as finish, and look today?
So we're seeing emergence, yes, of the gold. So some people would consider polished nickel a gold color, so it's shiny. But I really feel like that's not a trend. I feel like it's going to become one of our major 4 colors, and it'll be here to stay. So polished nickel, some people would consider gold. It's the shiny gold, and that is here to stay. A trend, though, would be the new brushed golds, the new matte gold finishes. It can have a timeless look, though, as well, because some of that matte gold can almost look antique brass, which was around a long time ago as well. Over the last year, also, we have seen a big emergence of black. Matte black has kind of replaced the Aura Bronze as our new dark matte finish, a 30% uptick in black. Well, brushed nickel has definitely seen a decline in our customers coming in asking for that finish. Some, though, if you're putting a rental in and they feel like that the chrome shows water spots, but that the brushed nickel doesn't, and they still want to kind of play it safe, we do see them putting that in that product.
Judy, you gave us a lot of great information today. And tell us the best way to get in touch with you to schedule an appointment for a consultation.
Okay. My direct dial number here at the location is 850-714-5052. That rings directly at my desk. Or they can call the main branch at 850-269-1993. When you make an appointment, know that we have several Ferguson locations here in our area. Now, it's called the Destin showroom, basically because when we built the showroom, nobody knew where Miramar Beach or South Walton even was. So it's called the Destin showroom, but we are actually in Walton County in Miramar Beach.
Well, thanks again for stopping in and watching this episode with Ferguson. I really hope you got a lot of good information. Judy's fantastic, as you can see, and if you've got any questions, just feel free to give us a call, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.